Yay, I'm back home from Red Robin, I'm home. Hello, I'm back home. Red Robin, I'm home. Hello, and this is hot and steamy, cause we're eating Red Robin Yum. That's their, have you heard their little thing? Red Robin Yum.
Follow my Instagram at Nikocado Avocado, and if you do, I might just follow you back.
I always say to my mukbangs that I've never done Red Robin ever. Ever. This is my first time doing a Red Robin video. I used to eat here all the time growing up as a kid. You know, like family dinners. So I need to stop waving this around because it's really heavy. They gave me balloons. Yay. Actually, no, I just took them. They're for children. I'm like, oh, can I use them for my video? They said, yeah. All right, so let me show you everything I got. I got a baked feast. Now, Red Robin, if you don't know, it's an American chain restaurant. They're known for their burgers and brews, meaning beers. So here I got, oh, sauce. Yay. We all love sauce. Look at these nice red plates. Ooh, something different. Okay, this is the fried fish and chips. Fish and chips. Hello, London. From British. Hello. You know why I got this? Because I keep thinking about Long John Silver's. I want it so bad. And I want to see how theirs taste in comparison to Long John Silver's. Not like I'm doing an actual taste test, but I can, you know, kind of remember. And they're known for their burgers, right? So I had to get a classic. Look, they put hot and steamy. Hot and steamy. I got a Red Robin burger. Oh, they even wrapped it up in red tinfoil. Oh, I'm happy with this red. See, that's why I wore blue, so it's not too much red. Now, their seasoned French fries are supposed to be good. You know, I'm a very picky person when it comes to French fries. So, I hope you guys are having a great day. By the way, this is my new mukbang channel, Nikocado 2. Consider subscribing if you want. If you don't want to, that's fine. You know, I'm not gonna be like, rah, 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 rah. More French fries. You know, I'm just happy you decided to join me today for whatever reason. Oh my goodness. So it's supposed to snow. Oh, and then I got a a spicy chicken sandwich. So I wanna see the difference. I wanna see, yeah. I can't talk today, I'm so sorry. Oh, this is gonna be really epic. Look at all these onion rings. Wow, onion ring feast. Oh yeah, I'm so happy. And what else they gave me? They gave me napkins, lots and lots of ketchup. And what's this? Seasoning, original seasoning, gluten-free. All right, so let me get everything set up to make this look beautiful. Grab some food. We're gonna eat together and hang out as friends because we're BFFs, you know. Shout out to all my straight guy viewers. Hey guys, thanks for watching me. You know, there's so many of you, and I always feel like it's always like girls and other gay guys, but no, there's a lot of straight guys that watch me, either with their wives or girlfriends. But no, some have been messaging me saying like, I really enjoy your content, I love hearing your stories, you make me really hungry. I don't hold anything against gay people, who cares? And I'm like, wow, thank you for telling me that. Because I grew up very afraid of straight men, you know, in middle school and high school I was very afraid. I thought they all hated me. All right, so that's good, yay. All right, grab some food and let's get feasting. Let's go. Let us begin the feast. Cheers, ice cold water. Got my fish, got my burger, got my sandwich, got my onion rings, got my cheese dip. Oh, or something, I don't even know what this is. Let's find out actually before I take my drink. I just need to know. Ranch, cheers, ooh. I'm so excited. Here we go. I have my burger down here. There's no room for it. I mean, I guess I could have put it here, but I held it for the thumbnail. Here we go. This is the classic American Red Robin burger. American cheese, a classic patty, onion, tomato, pickles. Here we go. Very nice. And I got it with a little pink. Nice thick napkins. You know, I always wondered too, because these are like, you know, $10. I always wondered because, doesn't that look good? Because I'm like, oh, I can get a burger for $2 at McDonald's. Oh, it's different. Honey, it is different. It's bigger, it's thicker, it just... Look at that. The meat tastes better too. Mmm. That's good. Let's try these onion rings. These are big onion rings. This is a lot of onion rings too. A lot. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Oh. This is a different type of sauce. It came with the onion rings, but I put it on the side for balance. Let's actually try. Make my thumbnails nice. Ooh. Mmm. Oh, that is good. I want to buy this dip. What is it? Mmm. My family's upstairs playing board games. They're all laughing and having a good time. So if you hear them, sorry. But I'm glad. They never laugh. My family never laughs. They rarely laugh. So it's nice to hear them laugh. Also, my sister's home, so... You know. And they're off work. It's like their vacation, so they're having fun. That's good. And I know I should be there playing board games too, but I'm hungry and I'm hungry first. I'm in my own schedule. I wake up at 2 p.m. Oh, let's try this. Spicy chicken. This looks really, really well made. It just looks really well made. Look at that. And it's heavy. It's very heavy. You know, it's like you get a spicy Chick-fil-A sandwich or a spicy Burger King sandwich or a spicy Sonic chicken sandwich. It doesn't feel heavy. Like this, heavy. It's a lot of meat. Mm-hmm. Red Robin's delicious. Mmm. I like the burger more because there's more sauce, but I can add sauce. You guys know me, dry burger. No dry burger. Let's try my fish. That is good, but it needs... That's good. Not as good as the Long John Silver's. And do you know why? This actually tastes healthier. We're gonna dip it into this ranch for now. I should go get fish sauce. They didn't say if we have... They gave me ketchup. It tastes healthy. That's the... That's the problem. It's not that greasy. It's a good crunch, though. You hear that crunch? It's good. I'm just all about that grease. Long John Silver's will have a special place in my heart forever now. Watch, I'll go back. It will never be that good. Ever again. Let me get some fish sauce for my fish. What else haven't I tried? Let's try their french fries by itself. Before I get into my story time. Yeah! I don't know, they were calling me. They're nicely peppered. But you guys know me, I'm very picky. Okay, so I'm gonna go get some fish sauce. I'm gonna get some, I have ketchup for my whatever else I need. And then we're gonna begin like the chit chat. We have a lot to talk about. I'm back home. Shooby-doo, I'm home. Hello, and this is hot and steamy. Cause we're eating fish with tartar sauce. Oh, here I am. Hi. There. You have to smile for it to work. You have to be like, oh, my cheesy smile. You guys, I'm trying something new. You know how my thumbnails are usually like this? Let's be real. They're usually like this. Or like stuff all over my face. No, here. You guys know. I'm like this. That's how my thumbnail go. Well, I'm trying. That was too much, Nick. I'm trying something different where I look handsome. Or I try to. Got my napkin. Yes, it fell on the floor. Don't worry, the floor is clean. Yeah. I want to look handsome. Let's see if that changes how people interpret the video. Or people come here with an expectation, be like, is this going to be a gross shit show? Or is it going to be clean and sophisticated? But it doesn't help that I'm not like that cute. Oh, there we go. Back on my face. You know, I'm not like that handsome compared to other people. Very good onion rings. Very good onion rings. Really well made. Way better than Burger King and Sonic and all these other fast food. They're like better quality. They're thicker and bigger. They have better crunch. Yeah, that's, oops, that's nice. Super crunchy. Ooh. Crunch, 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 crunch. Very good. I recommend those really highly. And this burger is good too. So let's get into my stories. So my friend, I like to talk, you guys know, I like to talk, well, you don't know, so I'm going to tell you. I like to talk on the phone when I drive. And you're like, Nick, I thought you said you have ADD and get distracted. Well, I get distracted by the music, because music, I'll get sucked into the music. La 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 ha ha. Oh, that chord progression, yes, goosebumps. Oh, and then boom, off the bridge I go. Okay? I can't listen to music when I drive, because I'm that touched by music. I cry when I hear music. I focus on because that's just how I am. Music speaks to me better than people speak to me. But just making sure I'm not making a mess. It does get, that's good. It does get lonely a little bit, especially if I'm having to drive a long time. So I either call my husband or one of my friends. Now, how many of my friends have my number? Like 20 people? That's it. Okay, I'm at 9. Hold on. Let's just round up. There's probably people I'm not even thinking of. Okay, 9 people that I call just to talk to. There's more than that. There's probably 20 people on my phone, people I need, but anyways, I was calling one of my friends, and she's trying to get a MacBook Pro or a MacBook, like the whole computer thing. An iMac, those big, big, big things. Apparently there's been this scandal in Apple recently. What's over here? Oh, French fries, yeah. Yeah, they're okay. Some people don't like when I show them. I don't know why. I love for things to get shoved in my face. Apple's always gone through some kind of scandal. Ever since Steve Jobs died, everyone says the company's not as good. And I believe that. The customer service is not as good. Their attention to the care is not as good. They're downright sloppy. Like, before I get into the story, can we talk about that headphone jack BS with all their new phones? They removed it. Why? So many of our customers were dropping their phones in 3-meter deep water. Really? How many people are dropping their phones in 3-meter deep water? That would warrant you taking out something so useful, so cheap to make, very little space. Now people have regular headphones. They have to buy an adapter. Now we're spending $1,000 for a phone. $1,000. You couldn't put that in a little bit connector piece. You know, you plug it into the lightning, and then it's a adapter. It's like this big. It's plastic. They couldn't put that into the box, saying out of courtesy, since we changed our whole design, here's an adapter. Now, just on the principle, that's nasty, don't you think? I think that's nasty. Ooh, that was hard. Well, and then you have to buy the adapter. Now, I'm thinking about buying the adapter, but then I go to apple.com, I do headphone jack adapter, I read the reviews, and oh my God. A piece of shit. That does not work. People have said they've bought multiple, like every 2 months they have to buy a new one. It messes up their Wi-Fi signal. It messes up everything. It messes up their battery. It messes up the sound. Like it'll work, but then the sound won't come out one ear, or the sound level will be dropped in half. They don't even care to fix it or address it. See, that's really gets me upset. Like, sometimes companies do bad things. Sometimes people do bad things. I think it's worse when they don't acknowledge what they did. And that's going to get into my story. Just like the whole Veronica Wang Sass people are saying Sass ASMR and Any Let's Eat are worse. If you guys know that drama. Happened here on the computer. The people playing games on the computer. I think they're worse. Even though they were silent, that is worse. You don't even acknowledge that you did something or apologize. Yeah, that's just worse. So anyways, that's what Apple did. They didn't really talk about it. They didn't put it in their... I bought a phone. It didn't say, by the way, we don't have our apologies. You know, here's a credit to help you connect your headphones again. No, nothing. A company 10, 15 years ago would have done that. Companies back in my parents' age would definitely have done that. When I got adopted from Ukraine, my parents flew over to get me and bring me back. They paid regular economy. They were treated like kings and queens, scrubbing their feet, and not really, but you know what I mean. It felt like first class. Towels for their hands and their face. Really, really fancy food, a lot of space to stretch out, and they were basic seats. Now, you get crammed in the back like a bunch of sardines. On the airplane, that's what I'm talking about, yeah, okay. So anyways, that's the thing with Apple. I'm upset about the phone. They don't even address it. They don't apologize. The thing that they have, the solution to their problem is just terrible. And it's like, wow, makes me not want to use this company. Well, my friend is, like I said, looking for an iMac or a MacBook Pro. And she's been doing some research. Delicious. She has been doing some research. And it's very technical. It's called a GPU and a graphics Vega chip, which they did not have in their newest notebook models in the 2017 to 2018. Now they just added it. All the people that spent thousands of dollars on the computer didn't have the proper graphics chip. And they placed where it's supposed to go, right next to the heating pipe. And so now all these people, Apple's being sued for lots of different reasons. It wasn't disclosed. All these people's computers are going up to 100 degrees. And the graphics chip was placed right next to the heating tube. No, just treats them like a bunch of... And they're being sued right now. They're going to court because their newest models have a very low, what is it called? the keys. You know when you press down on a key, that travel. You know, like the old keyboards, you like press, press, press. You go to the public library, they have those keyboards that are really loud. Because the keys are this thick. Apple and a lot of MacBooks cut them in half, even lower. But they're trying to make their keys literally nothing. And that's a problem because now dust is getting under there. They're being sued for dust. The dust goes in there, it messes up the computer. That's not how it's supposed to work. Now they added a plastic layer, kind of like a condom, to every individual keys for the later 2018 models. But again, if you bought a 2017-18 before they made all these corrections, you're effed. It's just, they don't even think things through. Yeah. And yet it's getting more and more expensive. Oh. By the way, I have a table here. There's a big table here. You don't see it. So I'm not just eating on my lap. It's falling on a plate. There's napkins. I have my sauces. I got a cookie. Got my drink. I'm not eating on my lap. It might look like it. I'm sorry. I kind of like the ranch better than the... Mmm. You guys feel the same way? I feel like most people can agree. Apple just makes you angry. And then I said to Carrie, I said, what else is there? What else is there? You know, for editing, that's why you go to the store, they always say, are you a gamer? Do you edit videos? Because a person like that who plays games and edits videos is going to need a very specific type of computer to work for them than someone who just checks email and Facebook, you know. But they're going to have to pay thousands and thousands and thousands. And on one hand, it's very nice. I've never had a virus. I've had my MacBook since 2012. I have the late version, 2012 late version Retina display. I love it. It's had problems. I've had to get the battery changed a couple times. I've had to get the screen replaced, the back replaced, but it's still going like a beast. And from all these new models, which are missing buttons, they're sound buttons. You know how the F1, F9, that top key, their keys, now they're touchscreen. Well, that's gonna break. What happens when the touchscreen doesn't work? You have to get a whole nother computer. If it's a button, they can address that button. It's just no, it's not good. So I wanna ride this computer out until it's done. And when I went to the Apple store to get the battery replaced last year, you guys, I told you the story, remember? It needed a battery. They redid the back, they redid the screen, they redid the keys, the trackpad. They gave it a whole new shell. And I asked the guy, I was like, please tell me your honest answer. If I'm gonna spend $500 to get this redone, should I just buy a new computer? And he said, no, this is a great computer. You paid for an upgraded processor, upgraded RAM, upgraded memory. You know, this was before I was a YouTuber. I just got it just to got it. And at the time, it was such a waste of money. $2,800, maybe even $3,000 at the time. For what? I literally did Facebook. That's it. I just won the best. And my friend who knew computers, I remember I told you the story, he's like, Nick, this is literally to edit a Star Wars movie. This has so much capability, and you just use it for Facebook. It tastes like blue cheese. These onion rings are good. Anyways, the guy said, a model like that, you need at least a decade. At least 10 years, maybe more if you take care of it. And mind telling the story 2 years ago in Colombia. It just stopped working. There's no Mac stores in Colombia, South America. And I was so upset. I threw it up against the wall. I jumped on it. I literally stood on it. I'm 250 pounds or whatever the fuck I am. Well, maybe I was like 220 at the time. I don't even know how much I weigh. I'm assuming I'm 250. Maybe I'm less. I don't know. I don't care. But I stood on the computer. I jumped on it. I was like, F yeah, my career, no. I was like a vegan vlogger at the time. And I needed the computer to do my... And then all of a sudden it started working again. I didn't tell them I jumped on it, but other than that, the computer's been great. But knowing how messed up all these new models are, and they're getting worse and worse and worse, it overheats. It turns off by itself. It's overpriced. It doesn't have the right CPU and all this. I'm going to use this computer until it's dead. I might use this computer for another 3 or 4 years. Anyways, so my friend is like, Nick, this is ridiculous. I'm sorry, the whole video is now talking about Mac and Apple. I'm so sorry. The battery's about to die. I'm back home. Shoot. So let's talk about something else. But I think you guys can relate to that, so that's why I'm talking about it. Because hashtag relatable. Ow. I bit my tongue. Oh, I bit my tongue. Oh, ow. These onion rings are good. Actually, my husband asked me how much do I weigh. He's like, what are you, 250? I'm like, I don't know. I told him, I have not stepped on the scale since Colombia. And I don't need to. My clothes fit the same. I still have water weight fluctuations in my face, and my fingers and my arms, jiggle jaggle. But I still wear size medium or large, depending on the brand. My waist size, 35, 36. These are from Costco, 36, and they're falling off my butt. I'm not trying to act like I'm skinny or anything. I have my good days when the water weight behaves, but it really depends on sodium and carbs, what I'm eating. I'm telling you, I do two days on paleo, and I lose like 8 pounds of water. Boom. Because I eat so much carbs and sodium, which holds onto water. I don't have to tell you, you guys know. So I think the scale's so messed up. It doesn't tell you if that's hormonal weight, if it doesn't tell you if it's water weight, it doesn't tell you if it's weight from the food you ate, it doesn't tell you if it's muscle weight, it doesn't tell you if it's bone weight, it doesn't tell you anything. Weight is just a number, just like age is just a number. What really matters is how you feel, how your clothes fit, and your blood results. Especially girls, they get so bent out of shape over a number. They're like, I have to be 120. I have to be 120. It's like, why? Says who? I'd rather be 150 and have really good muscle and a stomach full of food. I don't want to be starving and making my hair fall out. No. They get so... Guys can too, but really girls... They want that number. It's like, why? No one even knows when they look at you. It gets into your head, and you start hating on yourself. And then you start doing disastrous things. Either you see the number on the scale, you're upset with it, and so you say, well, fuck it. I'm so fat. I might as well go eat ice cream. Well, fuck it. I'm already fat. Who cares? And you go eat your feelings and you eat ice cream. Or you see the number on the scale and you say, oh my God, I'm so fat. Fuck it. I'm not eating at all today. And you starve yourself. People can go 2 different ways with the extreme because of the damn number. Again, glycogen. Your muscles hold on to sugars. When they release the sugar, that adds weight to your body. How much stored energy you have. If you're eating a high carbohydrate diet, you're going to be heavier from day to day than the average person. Maybe not in total. Well, I don't know. And then your muscle, your bones, your height, everything. There's so many factors. I mean, all this food, my gosh, weighs so much. And people get so upset by the scale. I'm like, just worry about your image more than your weight. If you, well, yeah. If you're concerned about how much you weigh, well then focus on your image, because people don't know it. There's no numbers floating by your head. Anyways, that's my spiel. That's my little rant. Do you agree? Maybe you don't. I don't know. But that's how I feel. I have not stepped on the scale in like 3 months. At least. I don't think it's 250. It might be 230. I'm just guessing, because the heaviest I've ever been in my life was 250. And I've lost weight since that moment. So don't be quoting me. I mean, I know I'm really tall, but it's probably not. But I don't care. I don't want to know. I don't want it to be like, oh gosh, I'm 252. I'm getting fat. Or, oh gosh, I'm 240. I'm still really fat. Or, oh, that's actually better than I thought. Let me just stuff myself even more. I don't want to know what that number is. Like I said, I would rather know. If I notice I'm getting out of breath when I speak, my body's telling me something. If my shirts stop fitting, my body's going to tell me something. If I have problems going up and down the stairs, my body's telling me something. If I have sleep apnea, all these different things. Fuck the number on the scale. Okay, let's change the subject because I'm getting heated. I just feel bad. I have some really close friends who are so... They tell me all the time, like, oh, I'm not 119. I need to be 119 again. I literally say, I look at her, I'm like, let's call her Sally. Sally, why do you need to be that number? Oh, I don't know, just because that's when I looked my best. I'm like, well, when was that? Oh, yeah, like 3 years ago. I'm like, yeah, you were shorter and skinnier. Well, you were smaller. You're still developing into a woman, girl. You're 18, you know, stuff like that. I'm like, jeez, people. Where'd my burger go? I ate my whole burger? Oh. 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 I didn't even know. Oopsie. I know I remember finishing this. Oh. I have very good long-term memory, but very bad short-term memory. You guys know. It's so interesting. I eat a lot of food, but I've noticed when I eat ramen, when I start eating more ramen, that's when I notice my breathing changes. You know, I used to have those rashes under my face. I think it's linked to food allergy. I noticed I had a pack of ramen noodle. I did the video for you guys. It was my first time having ramen noodles in weeks. And you can kind of see a little bit right here. See that? That was not there. Go through my videos of this month. Clear, cured, clean. And it came back from eating the ramen. So sometimes it could be the MSGs. You guys know I always feel terrible when I eat Asian food. Always. And it's the MSG. I happen to be really sensitive to it over other bad stuff. Food dyes, preservatives, blah, blah, blah. MSGs really get to me. And the concentration in that. Whatever, you guys know. So, I get little rashes here. On both sides of my mouth. It's gross. But I remember I did the 30 days of ramen, basically. Before I left Colombia, I ate ramen every day because it was in the house. I paid a lot of money to ship it over there. I wasn't going to ship it back. A lot of it was going to expire, so I just sat and I filmed a lot of ramen videos. They're all pre-recorded. They're going to be popping up over the next couple of years. A flashback in time with Mr. Noodle and Miss Kitty and Orlin, and some by myself, some with him, whatever. And I remember my breathing. Like now, easy. I don't feel pressure. But when I was eating those ramen, I felt like, ooh, in my lungs. True story. My favorite was the classic cheeseburger. The fish was okay. It was good. Nothing bad. These onion rings are very good. The burger and the onion rings, like, you're not going to eat this much, right? So this is what you do. You go to Red Robin, get their classic Red Robin burger, and replace the french fries with the onion rings. Nice little plate, a nice little bowl to go. Great meal. Very good. Yeah, if you breathe really heavily, that's a sign of something. Your body's saying, you need to do something or I'm going to die. Your blood vessels are constricting. Now, I have no right to be talking about people's breathing and their diets. Look at me. I know. But I'm very aware. I'm very aware. People think I'm crazy and stupid. And yeah, I have my moments. But I'm very aware of this type of stuff, and I know what to pull back on with trial and error. Some people don't know. That's kind of the sad part. They don't know what to switch up or take this food in or add more of this food. My dad's been having a really bad cough. Remember I got my cough in Colombia? Really bad cough. Again, I think it was the sulfur water. That was before I started drinking filtered water. I was drinking the tap water, showering in the tap water, full of sulfites. I'm allergic to it, and my body immune system was bad. So I had that cough for months and I couldn't understand why. Remember? And Orlin, thank God for Orlin, he taught me about juicing ginger, like the ginger root that you buy at Whole Foods. In Colombia, they grow like weeds. Oh my God, so cheap. 10 cents, 25 cents. Ah, that was so nice. Local, you could pull it out of the ground. Well, did they grow it where we were? I think so. Anyways, we would juice it. It would be like, it would taste really bad. Sometimes he would mix it with celery to give it some saltiness and just add some liquid, but not the tap water because it had sulfur. He would juice the ginger roots. I would drink it throughout the day, and it was the only thing I tried. Every medicine, there was that same crazy cough, that dripping, that irritation from my sinus, tickling my throat and tickling my lungs. I had that my whole life. My whole life. They were going to do surgery. They're going to put a little camera down my lungs and see what they need to do. Every asthma pump, you name it, I've been there. All the specialists my parents took me to. And the thing that worked was ginger. So helpful to anyone. Buy the juicer. Juicers aren't cheap, I know. You're going to spend $30 to $40 on the juicer. Do it. It is worth it. There's some things in life are worth the extra money. Okay? It's like a pair of shoes. Don't buy a pair of shoes from, like an unbrand $10 shoe. You're going to get blisters. It's not going to feel well. It's just basic things like that you need to prioritize. You walk every day of your life. You need to have shoes that don't hurt your feet. I don't care if they're cute, whatever. Make sure that they feel right. Your breathing, that should come before anything. Instead of getting your nails done that week or getting your hair done, drop the nails for a couple of weeks. Use that money toward a juicer and juice those ginger roots. Ginger's expensive too. Well, not like that expensive, but for when you juice it, it's like this big thing comes down to, but it works. I can't promise you it'll work for you, but I've tried everything. I had specialists. I've so many doctors. That was the only thing that worked for me. So I told my dad. And, yeah, he was like, oh, I don't know about that. Can I do ginger ale? I'm like, no. This is like a raw press. Plant, boom. No soda. This is medicine. Let food be thy medicine. All right, this is what the Incas did. People in the Amazon, that's probably how Orla knows about this. People in Colombia are still really in tune with, they eat their meat that is raised well. They eat their fish that is raised well. They have their medicines. They have their fruits. It's very nice. Anyways, well, not all the people, but a lot of the natives, definitely. Anyways, sometimes something as simple as taking that will do the best thing. So, recommend it to you guys. And I told him, and he hasn't been coughing for the last couple of days. I told him that, and like 2 days later, his cough went away. So, if it does come back, I think I'm gonna just do it for it, because he's not gonna. You know, sometimes you tell that to some people and they're like, oh, that sounds nice, but they think I have to buy a juicer, I have to buy the ginger, I've never had it before, it's something new, people don't like doing new things, people don't like change, that they'd rather take some cough drops or whatever. So I think I'll be a nice son, I'll pay for it, I'll just, Merry Christmas, because we didn't do Christmas present. They didn't get me anything, I get them anything, so whatever. If his cough comes back, I'm just going to do it. And say, Dad, if it's not, listen to Orland, Dr. Orland, don't listen to me. Listen to Orland. Orland will prescribe this to you. You guys, Orland was going to major in medicine. Did you guys know that? He's the one that actually told me about the molybdenum, Molly-B, that supplement to help when I was in Singapore when I had my attack. He was the only one, no doctor told me that. He told me that. He's very smart. Anyways, listen to Dr. Orland. He knows what he's talking about. So, and they like Orland more than me. Because he's like calm and I'm dramatic, but whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to buy him a juicer if his cough comes back. Wouldn't you? Like, you hate to see your family suffer. You hate to see your friends suffer. You know, information is very powerful. I was just watching a video the other day. Came up in my recommendation, this vegan screaming and hollering and how much superior she is, and her friends stopped being vegan, and oh, she's a disgrace. She's not a good person. She has no compassion. I'm like, you know, knowledge is power, but there's some knowledge that just isn't correct. And that I don't even like watching those videos, but I watched it and I was like, so funny. You know, back a long time ago, 10 years ago, I would have been like, oh, this sounds real. Oh, yeah, this makes sense. And then you go through that path and you have your own discoveries and you say, no, that's actually not the case for all people, or I actually don't believe that, you know? There's some people ask me all the time, are you going to go vegan again? I say, I don't believe that my life is equal to other animals. No animal believes that their lives are equal to other, even herbivores. Even, I've seen deer. Just Google herbivorous animal. They'll eat they're not supposed to, or that's not the majority of their diet, but they'll still even do it. They care about their own kind before, it goes against basic biology to be like, let me care for this caterpillar and let me suffer in return. You care about your own kind, your family, and your species. It's just, everyone's in it for themselves. Even plants act that way. Plants compete against the plants. It's just not a, whatever. We're not getting into that, but people are like, Nick, can you go? No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that I need to worry about the chicken before me. I don't believe that I'm even supposed to just eat plants. Don't believe it. My anatomy says otherwise. Okay? Yeah, you're not supposed to, you know, there's a lot of people too that are getting in trouble just eating fiber. And they're going to the bathroom, number 2, like 3 times a day, twice a day. That's not a good thing. And they're always like, ooh, I'm not constipated. Oh, I can go to the bathroom a lot. It's like, yeah, that means everything you're eating is flying out of you. That's actually not good. Yeah. Anyways. I am full. I am full. Ah, here goes a cookie. This is from, I did a video for my other channel that's gonna come out today or tomorrow. I haven't posted there for a while just because I've been so busy on this channel. But again, like the people in the government shutdown, should you expect them to work if they aren't getting paid? I don't think so. That's just unethical. People are not going to put effort into something if they get nothing out of it, especially if they're spending money, taking time, paying for electricity, you know, sitting and editing for hours. They're not going to do it if they don't get anything out of it. That whole government shutdown thing, they should be paid a bonus for enduring what they're doing. To expect them to go to work when they're not getting paid. I saw Cardi B's rant on Instagram. Now, I understand people want border security. I want border security. I think that's great. Why shouldn't we protect our borders? Yeah. But don't use these innocent people as pawns. There's lots of other ways to get your wall. There's lots of other ways to go around this. But don't use innocent people who barely make $30K a year. Like, I'm lucky that I lived in Colombia where my rent was cheaper. I'm lucky that I've lived at Orland's house or I'm at my parents' house where I'm not paying rent. But if I were to take my YouTube salary from last year and I would be in a position like this where I'm not knowing 8, 6, 7 weeks without any kind of pay. What week are they on? 5? Week 5? You'd start looking for other jobs. These poor people. It's also ridiculous that the TSA people are paid $30,000 a year on average national. 38 is the national average. People in like LaGuardia, New York, JFK, they're making close to 40. Then people in like Alabama are making like 28. I mean, it's like, that's rough. That's not a comfortable life. I said actually in the video, which will come out on my main channel, I was saying how when you become an adult, you learn that $500 is nothing. And then I made sure I was very clear. I'm not saying that to me $500 is pocket change, like, oh, those pennies. I'm making it clear that $500 may be a lot of money, but it's nothing to this system for your rent, your car insurance, your bills, just to buy new clothes. I mean, you can easily spend $200 on a couple outfits. I mean, that's not, $500 is nothing. That was the point. So it's these people who are made to protect us from people bringing bombs on the airplanes and knives. I snuck a knife through on the airplane by accident. Back when I was into raw food, again, because I carried my own silverware, I was only eating fresh fruits and vegetables, and it was a very difficult lifestyle, but I did it, you know, and I was very determined. I used to carry silverware with me, including a knife to cut open like a jackfruit or cut open a mango. And I had a knife with me. I went on the airplane, and I didn't realize till I got off the airplane, I opened my book bag at a carry-on, and I'm like, there's my big ass knife. And I'm like, no one said no. I mean, if they caught it, I would have been like, yes, take it. Sorry, I didn't know. And people make mistakes. People have accidents, right? It happened a second time. I have brought in 2 knives on airplane. Hopefully this video doesn't get deflagged for me saying all this terrorist stuff. Listen, I'm not a terrorist. It was an accident. I was a raw food vegan and I only wanted to eat my mangoes and cut up my own fruit. And I kept the knives with me when I traveled. I brought the, so TSA is not perfect. These people, those metal detectors are not going off every time there's a piece of metal. And they're not. One time I came back from Guatemala with Orland, and I didn't even know. I had a whole mame apple, mame sapote. Do you know what that is? It's a big old fruit, this big with a big old seed. It's illegal to bring fruits from country to country because you could bring some kind of parasite that could wipe out. Now, luckily, a mame sapote isn't going to grow in the United States because it's not hot enough. But say it did, it could carry some kind of bug on it that could wipe out all of the United States crops. Again, luckily, it was a tropical fruit, but still. I got out of the airport, and I remember when I was getting my checked bag, they take your photo when you arrive, and then you hand it to the person. You clear your customs, right? You say, this is my bag, I came from here, they stamp your passport, whatever. And they looked at me, and they looked at the thing, and looked at me, and they're like, do you have fruit in your bag? And I looked, and I believed that I didn't, and I was like, no, not enough fruit, no. And they're like, okay. And I walked away. 5 days later, because you know sometimes when you go on long trips, you don't unpack right away. So the luggage just sat there forever. 5 days later, I'm finally unpacking my stuff from my bag, and Orland and his mom find it. They're like, Nick, it was all moldy, all hairy, rotten. And they're like, Nick, there was a few mame sapotes in my bag. And they're like, why didn't you tell us? We could have eaten it. Oh my God. I'm like, why did it know? Did you put that in there? No. My ditzy ass brain, I'm telling you, I did not function as a vegan. I'm still very ditzy too, but a lot ditzier back then. Things were not processing in my brain. I must have put that in there and didn't know. Anyways, so they even question it. So there must have been something. Because I remember, you give them a slip of paper, their little slip of paper, they scan it, they look at their screen and then say something. So something must have come up that said this person has fruit. They didn't take it, They didn't double check. I mean, these are people who are being paid $30,000 a year. They're going to do the least amount of work possible because they can barely pay their effing rent. And now these same people who have let me go on the airplane with knives 2 times and brought illegal substances internationally, 3 experiences. These are the same people who are also not being paid at all right now. Now, it's very sad that people won't do their best and honest work if they're not getting paid the most amount of money. But you know what? Can you blame them? Not everyone's going to be a saint. Not everyone's going to be the bigger person and do it for the greater good. Most people, I mean, a few times, people pay it forward. You'll hold the door. Someone drops a $20 bill, you run after them and you give it to them. But you can't expect everyone to do that. And you can't expect them to do it day after day after day after day while their kids are going to school and you don't know if you can feed them peanut butter jelly sandwiches when they come home. Or, you know, we don't have internet this month. You can't expect people to be holier than thou. Especially at a tiresome job like the TSA. Standing on your feet, dealing with cranky ass passengers. They're unshowered, their hair's a mess, their breath stinks, they're moaning and groaning because they have to take their shoes off. What a nasty, terrible job. I mean, there's some people that probably love it, but they don't love doing it right now. They're not getting paid. Ugh. We are lucky that we have not had a terrorist attack. I fly back to Florida in a week. In a week, 9 days, 10 days. I am petrified that the government will still be shut down. I'm going to board on an airplane. I have a layover in Atlanta. You guys, someone brought a gun on an airplane from Atlanta to Japan. They turned themselves in Japan. It was all over the news. Google it. TSA, Japan, Atlanta gun. Just Google that. All over the news. They brought it with them, loaded with bullets, onto the airplane. The workers in Atlanta either saw it and didn't care because they're pissed that they're not getting paid, or they actually made a human error. That's the airport I'm going to. People are walking through with guns and no one's saying anything. We are lucky. We are lucky that there have been no problems. We are dead ass lucky. And Orland's telling me if it comes down to it, he's like, just cough up the money. What was the flight? $200 something. Cough it up. I don't want my husband dead. Take a bus or wait for it to reopen. There's been some major lawsuits to go against the government right now. These people, this is illegal. To expect, it violates the 7th Amendment or 5th Amendment. No, I plead the 5th. No, that's not, no, the 7th. One of these amendments where you can't expect people to do service to you without compensation. Especially for a prolonged period of time. Look at me. Listen, yeah, it's wrong. And I am petrified. And you know, I'm counting my pennies too. I can be effing cheap. I don't want to throw $200 down the drain because of what someone else did. But that's just life. Things don't go as planned and life's not fair. I'm going to have to make a decision next week. Do I get on that airplane or do I not get on that airplane? And I hate flying to begin with. I hate airplanes. I hate going up in the air. It's very scary for me. But I miss Orland. I haven't seen him for months. Oh. What would you do? What would you do? I mean, there's been nothing yet. There's 100,000 plane flights a day. So there's been millions of airplane flights around the world. Nothing's happened. What are the chances of it, right? It's very small. It's less. You have a greater chance of getting hit by lightning before getting crashing and burning from an airplane. But still, the thought of it's terrifying. And to know that the only one I've seen in the news of people getting caught bringing in loaded weapons through the security is the same airport I'm about to depart from. That's not a nice feeling. Oh, I feel very bad for those people. Very, very bad. Very, very bad. Our national parks are being destroyed. I'm sorry, this is depressing now, but I'm also real. I talk about whatever's on my mind. Like my Panera. Oh, I'm sorry, that was very clickbait. I know, I'm such a clickbait person, but listen, that's YouTube. Listen, I don't claim to not be a clickbait person. I say I don't clickbait when it's completely false, like McDonald's mukbang, and you click on it and I'm eating Taco Bell. Like, that's a blatant lie. But clickbait is like, it's like a catchy headline. It's not false, but it's definitely amped up. You know, listen, don't come after me. You better be going after David Dobrik, Liza Koshy, Lance Stewart all the time. Lance Stewart, literally every single video is a clickbait. Ugh, everyone clickbait. That's YouTube. So don't come after. But I'm sorry. That was really funny. My little meltdown. See, I told you the truth. I thought that was hard bread. I didn't like that Cuban sandwich. They didn't give me my pickle. And my soup didn't have enough cheese. That did not make me happy, and I felt like I wasted my money. That was my honest thought. Now, this was expensive too. I mean, here's the thing, I get so much volume, right? But still, I was very happy with Red Robin. I can't wait to do it again. I'm never doing a Panera Bread again. I never even liked it much to begin with, but now I know. No. Unless they like sponsor me and they want me to try something for my viewers, but even then, they probably won't sponsor me now, because I said I just liked their food. I'd rather be honest than fake it for a maybe. Well, maybe they'll no, they're not gonna sponsor me, okay? I don't live my life that way for maybes. I live my life for now. Right now, I have things to pay. Right now, I'm in the process of moving. I'm gonna say what I say and make the video that I wanna make, because this is my job. Yeah. I'm gonna be myself. Do your best and forget the rest. That's what Tim Horton says. No, not Tim Horton. No, that's the Canadian fast food restaurant. Is his name Tim Horton? Tony Horton. Okay. The workout guy, P90 Express. Is he gay? I think he has a boyfriend, right? Tony Horton? Isn't he gay? No, I'm thinking of Sean, what's his last name? Sean. He does workouts too. He's black. He has a white boyfriend. Who am I thinking of? He did choreography for Britney Spears. He's really famous. He's gay. For some reason, I think Tony Horton's gay too. I don't know why. Well, they're both very sexy men, so I'll just imagine it because they're hot. Okay. Well, bye-bye. Thank you for watching my Red Robin. Yum! This was great. Very happy. Got my balloons. I'm nice and full. I ate all of my sandwiches and all of my fish. I mean, just put that together. It's like this much food is in my stomach. A burger, a sandwich, 4 pieces of fish, half of my onion rings. The French fries, someone in my house can have it. I asked, they didn't want anything, but it's one of those things. If you leave it in the fridge, someone will eventually eat it. It's a family fridge. That's how it works. Cheers. Thanks for joining me today. Thanks for listening to me chit chat. Please consider subscribing. Follow me on all of my YouTube channels. I have multiple ones of them. Just search me up. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Nikocado. Avocado. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And comment down below so I know your thoughts and feelings, because I care about you and I appreciate your comments. I really do. It means a lot when you take the time to comment. So please do it, and have a wonderful day. Thank you for your time. Bye. Hey guys. Ouch, my nose. Ow. I was trying to wave hello and I hit my nose. Okay. Hi guys. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. hurt. That was... Nick, don't wave so violently. Here, I'm just gonna wave back here. Hi guys. Hi guys, welcome to my new channel.